Good morning, guys. Welcome again to your English class, and this is week number 2. Today, we have the components of writing, and the learning goal is to write a text about relevant information of a country. Okay, so we are going to use the vocabulary that we were working last class. We are going to start with a writing process about the project time. And let's start with a brainstorming. First of all, you are going to choose a country, right? You're going to choose a country and then you're going to describe, right? Using your own ideas about this information, right? Location and population, language and currency, famous people, tourist places, typical food, and rules, yes? For example, location and population, North America, 330 million. Language and currency, right? English, of course, and dollars. Famous people I considered, yes, Michael Jordan and Adam Sandler. Yes. Let's continue with tourist places. Disneyland and Universal Studios. Typical food, barbecue ribs and hamburgers. Rules, of course, we have to consider also the grammar learned. Yes, have to and must. For example, you have to buy a ticket to fly to the USA. You have to speak English. Remember, when we use have to, we use some ideas that these are necessary, but they are not an obligation. Yes, and using must, for example, you must present a visa to visit the USA, or you must be vaccinated to travel to the USA, right? So here in the first step, that is brainstorming, you are going to write only your ideas, only the answer, specific answers, okay? Let's continue with part number 2. And here we have the drafting, okay? And in this part, you are going to write your ideas here. You are going to write your full ideas. For example, the USA is in North America. There are 330 millions of people. Also, you are going to consider extra information. Yes, what else can you tell me? Can you tell your teacher about the location and the population? 2, 3, or 4 sentences are enough, okay? Let's continue with language and currency. We have people in the USA speak one language. This is English, right? Of course, we'll say it again. You have to consider extra information. What else can you tell me about language or about the currency, right? Famous people. There are many famous people in the USA. I consider Adam Sandler and Michael Jordan. You are going to describe each of them. Okay, you are going to describe Adam Sandler, right? You are going to describe Michael Jordan also. Let's continue with the tourist places. The USA has many tourist places. For example, yes, Disneyland and Universal Studios. You are going to describe each of them, right? Maybe where are they located? Yes. How can we go there? And so on. Extra ideas. Typical food. Talking about typical food, the USA is famous because of barbecues and hamburgers, right? Remember that you are going to describe also. You have to describe, yes? And to finish, we have the rules. Okay, the rules, remember that you must use have to and must, okay? So this is your drafting. This is your drafting. Let's continue with the next part. And this part, revising, editing, and publishing, we are going to work next class. First, remember that your teacher has to check your drafting. Yes, brainstorming and drafting. And then you are going to improve your drafting. Then your teacher will check it again. And then you are going to start with a publishing. Remember that in the publishing, you have to include a specific material, right? Maybe with resources, maybe you can show us a video about the location. Yes, maybe a map, why not? Maybe you talk about the language. Maybe you can show me, I don't know, some words, right? Some written words, yes? So remember, and after the publishing, yes, when your teacher has already checked, you have to create your video, okay? But thus, that part is for next class, okay? So we are going to work together. Don't worry, we are here to help you, and we'll see you next class. That's all for today, guys. Thank you very much for being here. Goodbye.